What do you mean you forgot? We talked about this, Dolores. You're so concerned about the future, but you can't see 15 minutes from now.
I'm sorry, Maria. I just... oh, look.
Dolores told me we should be expecting a new initiate. And here you are. Welcome to the Order of Shadows.
Oh, right. I certainly did say that. You definitely look like you might belong here.
Easy, Dolores. You know what a hard decision picking an order to join can be.
It wasn't for me. How about our new friend? Did you have a hard time choosing? Or did you just know?
Then you've come to the right place. The Order of Shadows is more than a collection of wrestlers who like to wear black. We know things about this island that anarchy and tradition can't even imagine. We're the home of the freaks and the weirdos. We see being different as a badge of honor. Take Dolores Hex here.
Or don't.
Dolores can see the future. She reads tarot cards. Maybe you'd like to get a look at what your time on the island might be like.
Oh, it's one thing giving cold readings to people from other orders. It's quite another for our own brothers and sisters. I think we should have a match first. It improves my accuracy. Plus, I don't have my cards with me right now.
You're such a scatterbrain, Dolores. But I don't hate that idea. You are officially the welcoming committee of the Order of Shadows. Head to the arena.
Now you're talking. I don't need tarot cards to tell me that I'll be seeing you in the ring.
I'm sure our tiny murder ferret is anxious for the bell, but if you'd like to freshen up, feel free to acquaint yourself with the locker room first. You can change your gear or think through anything new you might want to try in the ring there. Then, when you're ready, you can head to the arena. Can't wait to see how you do.
What do you mean? I'm just taking a break between readings. Everyone wants to know their future. You're a new member, huh? I saw your arrival in the cards. I'm Dolores Hex. It's nice to meet you. Of course we did. You know how it is. You shake everyone's hand again and again. Easy to lose track when you're not reading palms. Wait, if you're here, you must be looking to tailor your gear. Thank goodness. I knew you wouldn't be going out to the ring looking like that. You can change into something better here in the locker room. This is the place to make adjustments to your moves, too. Find out what works best for you and your style as you compete against top talent. But you don't need to come all the way back to our fabulous Order of Shadows locker room if you're out exploring the island. There are my booths all over that you can think of as a locker room on the go. Sometimes the Order of Anarchy pees on them, though. Still, you should try them out. Anyway, I've got to get to the ring. I know I have a match coming up, just not with who. Suppose I should have read the cards for myself, huh? See you later.
Roman Reigns pumping himself up, trying to take control of this triple threat match. Critical moment here.
And CM Punk down in the middle of the ring. This dream WrestleMania main event may be about to turn into a nightmare.
And Roman Reigns is about to turn CM Punk's lights out at the showcase of the Immortals. The guillotine is cinched in.
Will Punk tap out? Is Punk going to tap out? Remember, the ropes will not force a break here, but what a counter by Punk into the jackknife cover, and Reigns has to kick out.
A much-needed way out of jail just in time, and the transition now.
Anaconda Vice cinched in. Reigns is in trouble. Punk squeezing with everything in his being.
And Rollins now saving the matchup for himself as he looks to turn Punk on his belly and going for a sharpshooter here.
And now locked in, a tap out here for CM Punk. Ends the entire thing, surely now. Seth Rollins closing in on victory, but denied by Roman Reigns.
And now Reigns to Rollins into the guillotine.
Rollins now in jeopardy. Can the Visionary fight his way out? Look at the power from Seth. Northern Lights suplex.
A cover, and a kick out.
Transition once again from Roman Reigns back into that choke, but a stomp from CM Punk breaks it up. Wait up, Cole.
Go to sleep by Punk to GTS for the victory. Hook of the leg. Isn't it up? And a kick out at 2.
How on earth did Rollins find the will to survive?
And Heyman, wow, look at him.
The wise man distraught on the outside of the ring, understandably so.
Saw his man so close to victory there, but denied by a late kick out.
And now CM Punk, the only man standing. 12 years after his last WrestleMania match.
CM Punk from the top rope.
CM Punk with the elbow.
Seth is down for the count. He puts an end to the pin there.
Oh, my God.
Point of the elbow finds the mark. Carried in a jeopardizing position here. On is able to battle out of the grips to some safe. And Punk looking to gain control with a kick to the midsection, but Rollins still in this match.
Well, Rollins looking to break up this apparent GTS attempt and does so, but right back into the line of fire himself.
Bang.
GTS connects.
Spear by Reigns.
Stop by Rollins. All three men down. Critical moment in this match.
Oh my, what absolute chaos and bedlam inside the ring. If one man can get a cover here, it may be over.
Paul Heyman, of course, out here with this loose alliance with Punk, his quote-unquote friend. Of course, he has the history with Reigns, and now he gives the tear to Punk.
Heyman showing his true colors tonight.
That favor called in by CM Punk about to pay dividends here. No disqualifications in this kind of match.
And Punk stalking Reigns, and a low blow by Heyman. What the hell?
You made me go. You made me go.
Roman Reigns' life was passing before his eyes, and now Heyman going to offer the chair to the tribal chief.
Bow down at the feet of the tribal chief. You have to think this was the plan all along to take out CM Punk.
And now Reigns, chair in hand. Boom!
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the World Heavyweight Championship.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Michael Cole coming to you alongside Corey Graves and Wade Barrett, live from SummerSlam. CM Punk, who captured his first World Heavyweight Championship just 7 weeks ago, is set for his biggest title defense yet.
Cole, why are you focusing so much on Punk when we are in the midst of the wrestling god? And our next World Heavyweight Champion, John Bradshaw Layfield. JBL has the look of a champion, the entrance of a champion, and he may be minutes away from becoming a champion.
JBL telling Punk last week that fairy tales aren't real, that midnight will strike here tonight at SummerSlam.
Talk about Cinderella. JBL's been calling Punk Cindy lately.
JBL, the longest reigning champion in SmackDown history, hopes to add the world title to his collection tonight. He's had great success over the years here at SummerSlam. Here's the man who won the title at the end of June when he cashed in Money in the Bank in a surprise on Monday Night Raw. CM Punk, the underdog who has had uphill battles ever since winning the World Heavyweight Championship, has held on to that championship and he's worn it proudly. CM Punk fans have been saying CM Punk is not a so-called transition, and that's what Punk hopes to prove tonight.
JBL has called Punk a transitional champion, and worse, this is another top test for Punk here at SummerSlam.
Introducing the challenger from New York City, weighing in at 290 pounds, John Bradshaw Layfield, JBL. And his opponent from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 222 pounds, the World Heavyweight Champion,
That's what it's all about, folks. The World Heavyweight Championship. A prize worth fighting for.
CM Punk is a champion who lives by his own rules. In the lead-up to this match tonight, Punk has refused to give in to JBL's intimidation tactics.
Or in the words of CM Punk, sometimes it's what you don't do that makes you who you are. But I think Punk's defiance has only angered JBL even further.
And that could be a grave mistake. A fired-up
Early cover for the title.
champion.
The winner of this match and the new World Heavyweight Champion, John Bradshaw.
Just as JBL predicted, the fairy tale run of CM Punk came to a... For CM Punk, this is a must-win match, not just to retain his title, but to prove himself to all the naysayers out there.
There are those, including JBL, who just don't believe Punk is cut out to be a champion. JBL thinks this match is his chance to end Punk's Cinderella story and grab some gold for himself in the process.
Certainly no love lost between these two, and with the title on the line, we can expect one heck of a fight.
Just welting the back with those laces.
And for JBL, he likes to talk about fighting for the old school guys. Likes to look down on the new school superstars like CM Punk. JBL says he won't be pushed out by these twerps.
I would tally that sentiment to self-preservation. JBL isn't going to allow a guy like Punk to take a spot he's worked an entire career for. You don't achieve longevity in this game without putting the boots to some ankle biters.
Oh, what a club!
Oh,
the champ is pinned. We might have a new champion here. And there's the kick out.
Still fighting the good fight here. Oh!
One thing Punk certainly doesn't have here is the experience advantage. JBL had the longest championship reign in SmackDown history. You don't achieve that by accident. JBL has a wealth of championship experience that Punk just doesn't have yet.
Good point. Punk has his work cut out for him, taking on someone as battle-tested as JBL. Heck, JBL has even won here at SummerSlam before. Punk hasn't. Caught in a bad spot.
Oh! JBL really wants to put Punk in his place tonight. Wants to snap Punk out of this Cinderella fairy tale he's living. Wants the world title to be represented by a real man once again.
Well, Punk's claiming he's earned this dream to be at SummerSlam and defend the championship to prove that he is a man. A win tonight would be a crowning achievement in Punk's career.
While midnight always strikes and fairy tales are not real. He needs to get in the ring before the count runs out.
Inside cradle.
Oh, look at this small package. And he manages to kick out in one.
He simply refused to even let the official get any further in the count. He's still very much in this fight.
Unleashing a barrage on their opponent.
CM Punk, the surprise champion who cashed in the Money in the Bank contract back in June, shocking the entire sports entertainment world. And many are still shocked that he's champion today.
None more shocked than JBL, but tonight is the opportunity to put all the doubters to rest.
Every time Punk defends that title, he has to prove himself again and again. The championship's around his waist because he earned it.
He's headed to the top now.
Crossbody from the top.
The champion clearly doing whatever it takes to retain their title here. Spin kick to the midsection.
Punk prides himself in being disciplined and having plenty of self-control. He's going to need all that here tonight against Bradshaw. A 17-year veteran will play mind games and try to wear the champion down.
And if he can't wear him down, he'll just beat him down. JBL has a bona fide mean streak. Mean and vicious. He enjoys inflicting pain on his opponent.
That's why he's been successful in the ring and in the business world. JBL isn't being given any room to recover.
Credit to Punk for finding a way to overwhelm JBL for the moment.
Double underhook, trying to muscle them over and countered with a back body drop.
He's starting to get up, but he might be popped right back down.
He catches JBL with a counter. Talking about these men, they couldn't be any more different. For JBL, it's all about running business, Wall Street, having a championship in one hand and a beer and straight into the pin. Emphatic kick out for the challenger.
Just kicking out at one takes a lot in a match like this.
Punk now locks in that double underhook. Hoisted up, butterfly backbreaker.
That offense... definitely knocked the wind out of him. Last second knee to the face there.
JBL looking to get back in. Highly competitive match. Punk defending the championship. JBL whipped into the corner, and there's the vintage running knee by Punk.
And what a shocking victory this could be for the young up-and-comer CM Punk, but denied by JBL.
Bradshaw just too powerful for Punk, and now the wrestling god teeing off.
Yeah, JBL doing what he does best. Manhandling his opponent. And JBL not too comfortable on the ropes, but going up there anyway.
Gotta do something here to put CM Punk away, and that may well do it, but it looks like JBL injured himself in the process.
Both men down, the official counting away here. First man to his feet could gain the advantage in the matchup. JBL looks like he's gonna just crawl to the cover. Shoulders are down. Punk kicks out.
And a late kick out there from CM Punk. Just enough gas left in the tank, and you can see the cogs whirring behind the eyes of JBL.
JBL looking to end it all here with a clothesline from hell.
Punk dodges out in time.
CM Punk,
Smartly dipping out of harm's way.
Punk wasting no motion on the counter.
Maybe looking for a power bomb here. But shots to the head quickly put a stop to that. That dodge could buy JBL time.
Loving blow.
rocked with the point of the elbow.
Crack your knuckles. We've got a Donnybrook here.
Looks like a hockey fight's just broken out.
Big shots being fired right now. Neither competitor letting up.
Oh, this exchange is whipping this capacity crowd into a frenzy.
Shoulders down. Championship on the line. He got the shoulder up in time. Wow. Bang. He finds a counter.
Over the top and lands awkwardly outside.
JBL calling on the WWE Universe to fuel it.
From the top. Diving double axe handle.
Punk looking to impose his will on his opponent. And a double underhook backbreaker. Another attack to the head. Has to be pretty dazed now.
Vicious. Piercing chop. Getting carried to a vulnerable position here.
Oh, that will break your face.
Clothesline from hell from JBL.
We might see a new champion crowned.
Whoa!
Just barely more than one. What on earth are we witnessing?
And it may just take going to the well one more time with that maneuver.
Opponent lifted up. Jaw. Meet knee.
The go sleep GTS from Punk.
Will the champ make that pay off?
2.
He's done it. CM Punk retains.
Here is your winner, and still the World Heavyweight Champion, CM Punk.
Ladies and gentlemen, you just have to get used to this. Once again, CM Punk has silenced the critics and proven himself as a champion.
This was a must-win title defense for Punk, and like you said, now everyone knows the champ is no easy target.
Well, current Intercontinental Champion William Regal asked Stephanie McMahon to establish this tournament to ensure that his next challenger is deserving.
Well, I don't think William Regal is going to be disappointed with his pick of the litter tonight. As a matter of fact, every contender in this tournament was deserving.
Rey Mysterio defeating Kofi Kingston and The Miz to get here.
From San Diego, California, weighing in at 175 pounds, Rey
Mysterio, a former world champion, looking forward to this match because it takes him one step closer to perhaps battling for one championship he's never held.
That, of course, being the Intercontinental title.
Can you believe that this is the first time these two former world champions are facing off against each other? Duking it out here for the #1 contender spot for William Regal's Intercontinental Championship.
I think either one of these men is fully capable of bringing even more honor and prestige to that coveted championship. You can tell there's so much mutual honor and respect in there between Punk and Mysterio.
And we talk about the reason for this tournament to contend for the Intercontinental Championship coming from hope it ended here.
Mysterio with a huge win here.
Here is your winner, Rey Mysterio!
What a battle between these two men. A heck of a matchup here at Armageddon.
Rey Mysterio, this man is one of the greatest competitors I've ever seen.
Can you believe that this is the first time these two former world champions are facing off against each other? Duking it out here for the #1 contender spot for William Regal's Intercontinental Championship.
I think either one of these men is fully capable of bringing even more honor and prestige to that coveted championship. You can tell there's so much mutual honor and respect in there between Punk and Mysterio.
Into a neck breaker. And we talk about the reason for this tournament to contend for the Intercontinental Championship coming from the smug attitude of our current Intercontinental Champion, William Regal. Saying how no one is deserving enough to challenge him. But I'm seeing two very deserving contenders in front of me now.
Well, Michael Cole, you can only say that now because of the tournament Regal put together. When Regal won the title, he promised to proudly defend it. And there is no pride in beating an unworthy challenger.
Ah, right to the back.
Oh, the knees at the last second.
Leaning on the turnbuckle here.
Oh, uncorked a big punch. He counters with a great reversal. You see Rey Mysterio, and you notice, Corey, his wrist doesn't have extra taping tonight. He had torn ligaments in that wrist a couple of weeks ago. Is there a reason for not having it taped? I don't think it's healed quickly. I think it's perhaps psychological.
Well, we always know if you go into a match and you have an injury and you've got some part of your body taped up, it's like a bullseye. It's like a target for your opponent. Ray probably wants to appear 100%, even if he truly isn't.
We could expect... Back to fast pace. Trying armbar. Triangle armbar, submission hold in. Remus.
The submission hold locked in tight on Ray. But Ray not succumbing. Mysterio fights his way free.
Misses the target. Hammerlock now.
Follows it up with a clothesline.
Trying armbar. Triangles in. Needs to escape and does. Gets free from that painful hold.
Mysterio now. One amigo. Two amigos. Can he finish the job? Yes!
The three amigos!
That was one of the few moves that's as strenuous on your body as it is on your opponent's.
Hard-hitting calf kick finds its mark.
About to be locked in. Here we go, guys. And he locks in a perfectly applied one last gasp effort, and that'll do it. Bang! Punk looking to get past Mysterio.
Oh, here comes a brutal bit of back and forth.
Back and forth, neither one giving up any ground.
No end in sight to this exchange.
The fight is on, and it's furious. Drop kick right to the knee.
Carefully measured knee drop.
Mysterio so athletic and now in the danger zone.
619 countered. What an interception.
Drilled down onto the mat. Bam. He's able to dodge that one in time. And now some effortless power with the power, but no, reverse into a Hurricane Rana, legs hook.
Beautiful. Might sneak one. Counters. Cover.
Oh, flipping the leverage. What a reverse.
Reverses the pin. Shoulders down. Getting the shoulder up before two.
Not even a 2 count. Still holding strong here.
CM Punk had a big night this past Monday night on Raw. He won the Slammy Award for the OMG moment of the year.
Well, yes, he did, but his week went downhill from there. Losing his World Tag Team Championship last night, you have to believe that's on his mind. You always see sports teams have some sort of hangover after big losses.
But Punk doesn't drink, so I think he can avoid a hangover quite easily.
I see what you did there.
Ray's veteran instincts on display. And he had Ray's number there. CM Punk won the World Heavyweight title back in June on his first night on Raw after the draft, cashing in his Money in the Bank.
From the top, bang!
Up and around, down with a tilt-the-world backbreaker.
Mysterio. Showing the wear and tear this match has taken on him.
Got him in the corner now. Bad sight here, dangling helpless in the corner. Stuck in the tree of woe and being viciously kneed over and over again. Get in there, ref.
Again, the Intercontinental Champion William Regal will face the winner, earning a chance to hold the same title the likes of Pat Patterson, Bret Hart, Shawn Michaels, Triple H, Stone Cold, The Rock, and many more have held.
I had the opportunity to talk to Mysterio and Punk earlier today, and they said just having a chance to battle for the Intercontinental title is so important to both of them and both of their careers.
Dear Lord, just a nasty assault. And I'm having doubts about Punk's head being fully in the game after that.
Precise drop kick to the base of the skull.
Forced into the corner and needs to stay on the defensive.
Dodges the attack by pushing off. Countering that offense.
Punk building momentum here. Knee connects to jaw.
And the Bulldog.
Into the cover.
No idea what he's planning here.
I don't think it's anything good, Cole.
Well, this #1 contender match full of drama here.
You have to think Intercontinental Champ William Regal is looking on as the 619 set up, but denied by CM Punk.
Ray had it dialed up. Punk has other plans.
And what a move by Mysterio with the Hurricane Rana into the 619 position.
And now with the second bite of the cherry connects, CM Punk down. And now perhaps in the drop zone for Rey Mysterio to finish this.
Punk out of the way just in the nick of time.
And Mysterio rolling up Punk for the victory. And a kick out by Punk.
Who wants it more?
Punk and Ray have been running at breakneck pace from the first bell, countering each other's best shots. This is anybody's ball game.
For the win! Almost ended it there.
Obviously still has some fight left.
Oh. What a high kick. Uh-oh, sweet dreams coming.
Down with a GTS.
Shoulders down. CM Punk might have him. And a kick out. No one saw that coming.
single person in this arena thought this was over, except Rey Mysterio.
CM Punk thought that was enough. We thought that was enough, but somehow it didn't earn the 3 count.
Tilt-a-whirl head scissors. Might not know where exactly he is right now, and it's about to get worse.
The springboard attack fails to land.
Oh, and a neck breaker. What a clothesline.
From the top.
Right on point with the frog splash from Mysterio. CM Punk doesn't know where he is.
Simply unreal. Potentially inhuman. Kicking out at one. How on earth?
In a rare moment of frustration for Rey Mysterio, he might be doubting his ability to close this out.
I was expecting a great match from both of these men.
Punk and Mysterio are not disappointing tonight.
And taken to the ground.
Ooh, sent straight into the ring post. He's got to make some moves here or suffer the countout. Nice sit-out powerbomb.
Well, with their opponent down, now looking to ensure it stays that way.
Well-placed knees to the hamstring. Oh, that'll send a shock down your spine.
I would start protecting my midsection a bit better if... Oh, we know what's coming here. Ladies and gentlemen, go to sleep. Is it the finishing touch Punk needs?
2 count. CM Punk is the #1 contender.
Here is your winner, CM Punk!
Battered and bruised. What a gutsy match out of Mysterio and Punk.
The bottom line is, CM Punk has a date with the Intercontinental Champion, William Regal. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I believe this man, CM Punk, has the upper hand, both physically and mentally.
From Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 220.
And I believe that Randy Orton has just taken the psychological advantage back from CM Punk.
Sorry, Wade. I don't agree with you at all.
From St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 245 pounds.
And as cold and calculated and evil as Randy Orton is, you can bet that CM Punk is even more so. We've seen exactly that in the weeks leading up to this match.
While these two men would never admit it, it is eerily similar how alike they are. Punk and Orton, both these men can easily be described as cold, cunning, calculating, nefarious, diabolical. Take your pick of the adjective, the point remains. They truly mirror each other in that respect.
But there's one thing that CM Punk has that's going to get him through this match tonight. Faith. It's what CM Punk lives by. It's what drives him each and every day. And it's what's driving him to snuff out the Viper once and for all. And the heavily taped leg will no doubt be a bullseye for Punk tonight. Is there any way for Orton to avoid that onslaught that's sure to come?
Perhaps again, no signs of either combatant backing down. Just teeing off with that fight forever vibe.
This is more like a ballroom brawl between these two.
Toe to toe, treating each other like heavy bags.
Just emptying everything they've got now.
This is a war of attrition with neither superstar wanting to be the one who surrenders. Each exchange just sapping the energy from these two.
Barbaric, clubbing blow.
CM Punk has stated that Randy Orton is going to, quote, pay for his sins tonight. Those sins date back to 3 years ago when Orton punted Punk and caused an injury that led Punk to relinquishing his title. In return, Punk cost Orton the title against The Miz at the Royal Rumble just 3 months ago.
Well, if you ask me, CM Punk was justified in his actions. An eye for an eye. Plus, let's not gloss over the fact that Miz would have won anyway.
Right. And I'm guessing you thought the same thing when you interfered in the Miz's title defense before that one.
Absolutely, Wade. I was just there for emotional support. Strong counter from Punk.
Looking like a game of tit for tat now. Oh! Blow after blow. Test of endurance at this point.
Neither competitor is backing down.
And this match is swiftly turning into a knockdown, drag-out affair. Neither competitor shows any signs of letting up or slowing down here.
You can feel the contact, and so does the WWE Universe.
Fatigue more.
Nothing pretty about this, just a good old Donnybrook here. Looks like we know who won that exchange.
Randy Orton positioning his opponent. Orton is set.
Hanging DDT.
Pure venom coursing through the Viper's veins now, and CM Punk just got a gnarly taste.
Big knee to the midsection. CM Punk very confident coming into this matchup. He says he has followers and faith in his corner.
I don't know how much faith he can have when those turncoats in the new Nexus have been neutral.
From the top, double axe handle connects.
A little cockiness here from Punk.
Being set up in the corner for something.
Oh, an overhand punch.
Big knee lift.
Now opponent drop with a clothesline.
Conspicuous by their absence tonight are the other members of the new Nexus. Each of Punk's followers have been barred from ringside after suffering losses to Randy Orton.
And the Vipers made double sure that they won't be in the building as he gave each member of the group a punt after defeating them.
Well, if you ask me, they weren't going to be a factor anyway. Those guys were always the B team of the Nexus. The real ones are now part of the core with 2 arms.
And a clothesline.
Sent out of the ring the hard way.
CM Punk turning his attention to the WWE Universe now.
rearranging the face with a stomp.
Randy Orton lining up his opponent for a knee drop.
Boom!
Oh, on the apron, lifting it up into the ring. Bam! Suplex. Orton caught in his grasp.
Spiked him. Finds the roll-up.
The referee doing their job. See him clearly in the ropes.
To the arm.
Oh, chin-breaking uppercut. Oh, no. Now possibly setting up for a submission maneuver. He gives in and taps out.
The winner of this match, Randy Orton!
After all the mind games, all the attacks, Randy Orton has to feel a sense of relief now. Has to feel like CM Punk is finally in the rear view.
Punk may be in Orton's rear view, but believe me, neither one of these men is going to forget the physical and mental battle they just had. Nor is Punk going to forget what happens when you wage war against the Viper, especially an absolutely furious Viper.